everybody, this is your weekly astrology for the week of June 24th through the 30th. So we're going to start with the retrogrades. We have this week, Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, and the North Node, all in retrograde this week. Now, Mars retrograde is also in here, but it's not until a little bit further into the week, so I'm not going to start with that. But with these planets transits in retrograde, there's a lot of banishing negative habits. There's a lot of restructuring and cleaning up going on this week, as also has been going on towards the beginning of the month as well, right? So you're revamping your life plan, your decisions. It's a really big time. Reevaluation changes in your life that are going to set you up for the future. Now, Neptune is about the review of your desires. This has only been going on for the last week or so. So this is when all of the actions and all of the setup that you have done in the past is setting you up for the future. And that's why I brought that up about all of these retrogrades, because you're really going to, I feel, see this action start to take more place. It's forming more. You're seeing the consequences a little bit more this week. You're also getting through a lot of personal things, especially with the sun being in Cancer here with Neptune going retro. It's a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions are running really deep for you, and you're sensitive. The moon coming up is really going to be enhanced, and we'll get on that. But you're trying to nurture yourself during this hard time, because change is not always easy. Okay, then we move into Tuesday the 26th, and we have Mars retrograde. This Mars, okay, so this week, towards the middle of the week, you may start to feel disoriented. A lot of ups and downs, mix-ups, and I feel like it has a lot to do. It's been going on for almost the whole month. There it is. So Spirit told me to pull a card. So with hope also being the star card, which is an Aquarius card as well. Ooh, I feel like it got really, really dark, but it'll adjust. Okay. Oh, back to the hope card. It's about having a vision or being optimistic, okay? So everyone is looking at their own situations, trying to make the best out of their own lives, okay? I feel like the things that you have put down are going to come back up, okay? And you're going to have to reevaluate your wants and your desires and what it is that you truly need and what path you truly want. So moving to Thursday, we have the full moon in Capricorn. Like I said, because of the sun being in Cancer, the moons are really going to be enhanced for you in those areas. So this is about making goals and adjustments, plans when it comes to your life with anything. You're really focused on making things work during this time. Ooh, maybe love relationships, okay? This is also about things you really want, things you really would like to have in your life. You can have those. Those are attainable, and you're starting to understand that, okay? This is also a time about learning your emotions. Really focusing on why you feel the way you feel about different things. So you're trying to be happy with the life that you have, and you're readjusting these new emotions to that. I hope that makes sense. So next we move to Mercury and Leo. This is a time about being strong, especially with all of these emotions going together. So Leo gives you drive, which is interesting because Capricorn gives you a goal. Like I said, Capricorn gives you a goal, Leo gives you the drive, okay? So you're a force to be reckoned with at this time. Be careful about being too prideful and arrogant, because that can come out a lot during the end of the week. Yeah, there it is. You have to find balance in your truth. Now that this new truth is coming up and everything is being balanced out, okay? You have to be honest, forthcoming, balanced, and righteous. Pay attention to detail at this time, because you might forget about the little details. It's not about just seeing the goal and thinking about how far you can get and how fast. You have to take it slowly because you don't want to miss the small things, okay? So we're going to go into your weekly reading. Hello, Earth signs. This is your reading for June 24th through 30th, and we're going to start with Taurus. Woo. So Spirit, what do you have for Taurus, June 24th through 30th? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of? Ooh, Nine of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse, the Death card, Seven of Swords, Hangman, and the Magician. That's an interesting spread, Taurus. So you're definitely in your head about something, and you're not expressing how you feel after expressing how you feel, okay? Very interesting. So I feel like you have expressed yourself in a way, and now you're waiting to see the outcome, and that's your week. You're setting up your pawns to see how the chess game plays out, I guess, okay? I see you stepping out of worry and not communicating, meaning that you may communicate with someone, or someone may communicate with you. I feel as though it's going to be superficial. You may have been having problems with money, or with someone with money or time or effort, like they're not giving enough. And you're stepping out of that mindset. You're definitely starting anew, a new chapter with the Death card. So you're going to start something, a union, a relationship, trying again. Be careful of being deceived, okay? Because you've come out of something that was hard. You don't want to go back in there, okay? So remember that you do have the power. You have power underneath you, Taurus, okay? Don't sacrifice that for someone. There's a difference between stepping back and sacrificing your dignity or your ego, okay? You may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I feel like you're living your truth, Taurus. You have decided to stop worrying and stop being in your head and live your truth. That's what I see you doing, okay? Be careful about being materialistic. And I feel like that's what you're doing, and that's why you're trying something different, so you can live your truth. You will try to be more compassionate, and that's why there is a union of minds here. So you are being very compassionate. Be careful about being your own worst enemy or allowing others to take advantage of you. Don't self-sacrifice yourself, okay? I feel like that's really important for you this week. You have magnificence. And it says, own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace, okay? By holding on to things, by pushing yourself to the side, by not dealing with things, by not feeling like you're just gonna deal with it later, you're denying the brilliance that you can bring into a situation, or the goodness that you can have, right? By trying to save yourself or put yourself in a worry where you focus on anxieties and the bad things that can happen. So be very careful of that this week. Own your power. I just heard. Own your power. Okay. So next we have Virgo. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for June 24th? Through June 30th. Four of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Seven of Cups, the Sun card, the King of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, the Six of Cups, and the World card in reverse. Immediately I felt like you're dealing with a breakup, or some energy was splitting, either a breakup or a job. Something that is a little bit detrimental to you, or you feel that way. You're thinking about that, the past. Because it doesn't really feel ended to you. Okay? It feels like you have some unanswered things in your life, and you kind of want to relive them or touch them this week to see if there's something that can grow from it. Okay? I see you feeling like you want a foundation, right? Maybe someone to come home to, a job that you love, something that is stable, something that you can celebrate. You're having this epiphany, this move. You may have met someone that made you think this, like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that's not acting right. There's something that is coming out of you at the beginning of the week. I'm trying to think what the transits are. So because Neptune is in retrograde, you're thinking about your desires and what you want moving forward, right? But because Mars is in retrograde, there's a lot of misunderstandings or disorientation due to your emotions, right? Because the Sun is still in Cancer. So I feel like you don't feel like you have a plan, right? Or you're being passive about your foundations. It's like you kind of could take it or leave it, but you would like to have this in your life. Like I said, there may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces that is just not emotionally ready, or they think that they know everything that they want, but it's not really good for them, and they may be manipulating you or being manipulated, okay? And you don't really have control over that situation. I feel like you're just kind of letting it do what it does, as they say. So with the Seven of Cups here, there's confusion. There's confusion because you're not taking control, and you feel like maybe I should, or maybe I should have done more. Maybe there's something I should put more effort in. But with the Devil card in reverse, it's about letting that go, letting that confusion go on this individual who is just not up to par with you. Of course, there is no conclusion, and you are reliving those memories, but it doesn't mean that you should physically go back. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, someone may be trying to come back to you. That's what initially starts this. Or you may be attempting to go back to someone else, but then you start to realize that there's that structure and you're not, you know, good. The Page of Cups talks about emotional immaturity, okay? So wanting to go back by not thinking things fully through, or being childish about the decisions about that decision to go back, right? And it's all about confusion and illusions, and it's about you seeing clear and letting go of these things that you shouldn't be holding on to, or that's not going to help you in the future. You have relaxation. Ooh, relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. So it's okay for you not to be jumping into relationships. It's okay for you to enjoy this life by yourself, or in this stagnant area. It feels like you just want to move. It feels like emotionally you don't want to miss out on something, and you're feeling like you may miss out on something. It's a full moon that gets you to reevaluate yourself, but be careful about going back to the past as a reaction to that and not moving towards the future. Okay, Virgo? So next we have Capricorn. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn for June 24th through 30th? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, the Hierophant in reverse, the Ten of Wands, and in reverse, excuse me, and the King of Pentacles. So Capricorn, with the Ten of Wands, it talks about you feeling worn out, that things are unfair this week, feeling like you are doing too much, trying to hold everything together, okay? This could also be you taking control of your life, okay? And you may feel worn out this week, but it may just be time for you to do that, because I see you at the beginning of the week reevaluating yourself, especially with the full moon being in Cancer. You're gonna, in Capricorn, you're going to start to feel it this week. That's why these two cards come out attached to each other like this, okay? So you're starting to invest in your future and make plans. You have to do that in order to see things. I feel like there may have been there may be a problem with that moving forward, because it just seems like things aren't cooperating with you, okay? But I feel like you have that emotional standpoint where there's an opportunity for you to start something better, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune being here, that means that it's destiny. It's destiny for you to start this. It's destiny for you to invest your time. There may be an opportunity for you to invest in something, or ideas that are coming to you for you to invest in. But like I said, you may hit some troubles where it seems like things aren't working out, but you do have in this time, I feel like you're enjoying what you do, or you're enjoying a situation, even though there seems to be a delay in you moving forward. So I feel like at the end of the week, you are getting clear. You have a plan. Not that you have a plan, but you're in a different mindset of understanding, right? You have things to conquer. You have things to do. And I feel like you're the underdog at the end of the week, okay? You may be doing things not like you used to. You may be doing things differently, okay? But I feel like you're going to do well, and I feel like you're going to move forward. It may be wearing you out a little bit, but I feel like you can do it, okay? You may have some time with friends, or it's very interesting because I feel like you have a small support group, Capricorn. I feel like you have a small support group, or people that support you, even though you're having issues, but you're going to move past it. There's so many opportunities here. You just have to get out of your head and see the lesson that is being given to you. And it's not the normal way, which is why it may feel a little bit worrisome. But it just feels good, Capricorn. I'm going to pull another card here. Yeah, you're going to win. Like I said, with the Six of Wands, you're doing well. This is your week. Like I said, you may feel like you have a lot of stuff going on, but you're going to be on top of the world for sure. You're making some good choices, I feel like. Just continue to work hard. Ooh, goals. You have goals. Set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make the big difference. Exactly. Invest in things that are great. People that are great. Moments that are great. You're moving forward with the Wheel of Fortune. You're touching your destiny this week. That is beautiful. With all of these transits about your desires and goals, it's great for you, Capricorn. With the full moon being in Capricorn, you're really getting that energy put behind it. Mercury and Leo is going to help you pick that up. So you have 2 aces. That's an opportunity. There may be an opportunity for love here as well. That is going to be not normal for you and something that wasn't moving. You're going to be victorious. This looks great, okay? So thank you for listening. I will see you next week. I love you so much. If you want a private reading, check that link in the description box below. I love you so much. Bye-bye.